All right, first thing that we're going to do, guys, well, first thing you guys should do is please like and subscribe for my channel. Other than that, let's play a little game. So, right here are two statistics of a game from two players that played for the Bulls and 76ers. You guys tell me who's the stats on top and on the stats on the bottom. Ready? I'll give you 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay, time's up. So the stats on top would be Tyrese Maxey stats against the Bulls, and the bottom would be Coby White stats when they played each other, I believe, Monday. Why am I bringing that up? Because I think that Coby White is in a similar situation as Maxey was. James Harden's gone. Long story short, Tyrese Maxey took over, got more shots, got to be himself as a basketball player. Now you potentially, the 76ers, have Joel Embiid and another All-Star for the All-Star game this year. Let's look at the Bulls. Although I do think Maxey is better than Coby, similar situation. Zach is pretty much out. Most likely he's going to get traded. Well, who knows, because the more better the Bulls are looking, the more value of Zach's trade value is going down. And Coby is all of a sudden looking like he's the man. He's the point guard. He needs to run the team. I'm always going to say this, and I'm going to keep saying it, especially me being as a Bulls fan and watching basketball. Anytime you have two players, three players taking combined 20 to 40 to 60 shots, rather if it's two players or three players, no other player, or it's hard for another player, especially one that is a scoring guard like Coby White, to find their rhythm, to find their position in the team or their groove, whatever you want to call it. It's just not going to happen when you have three other guys taking those many shots. And let's add the fact that you're not even winning games, so your morale is probably going down, because the 76ers are winning games. That's why I say Tyrese is a little better, because last year he was already showing that with James Harden, and he's on a championship team. So winning does show that. Now, with Coby, let's look at his stats for the last 10 games. Look at these numbers right here. Pretty much 20-point scorer every night. Some 30 pieces with excellent shooting, passing the ball. Especially after that Bucks game, because the Celtic game was a little iffy with the 19 points. But when Bucks and up from those 9 games, he's just been on a total tear. And what's even the craziest part with Zach sitting out is they're winning games. They haven't won all of them, but they've been winning with Coby at the helm, leading the charge, obviously with the help of DeMar as well. And that's showing me, because here's what I don't like about especially Bulls fans and some other people that don't really watch basketball too much. They were ready. I wasn't. Trust me, I was not ready to get rid of Coby. Remember that whole situation where it's like, we need to trade Coby. We need to trade some people. This team ain't working for the Bulls. I was always like, yo, dude, I don't know what everyone else is seeing, but I see game in Coby. Same thing with Patrick Williams. I saw game in Pat. What was holding him back was what I just said a few moments ago, is that we have these guys taking 20, 40, 60 shots and superstars who are not winning games. So are they really stars? And he's not the problem. Coby was never the problem. And then if we want to take a look at his career stats, or his stats, has he been in the NBA? I always thought he's been a solid scorer. He's averaged 15 points one time when he was a starting point guard. Then he went on the bench, averaged like 10, 11 points. And he went on the bench because he had to, because that lineup wasn't fitting with Coby, and we're acting like Coby was one of the problems, where now we're clearly seeing that we've been seeing that Zach, DeMar, and Vooch just don't work together. That's the main problem. And Zach looking like he's more of the problem. Even though I do like Zach scoring, but it's crazy that we were going to decide, the Bulls, to trade off Coby and get rid of him, when at the end of the day, he's a 7th pick from North Carolina, and he's 6'5". That's pretty decent height for a point guard, or he was a shooting guard at that time because I remember they were trying to make him a shooting guard. He's a scoring first point guard, and we're seeing that now. They did say he was a little small because of his wingspan, but like I said, he's 6'5" as a guard, and he's quick. And now that he has the freedom and the confidence from his coaching staff and the players to be able to play as himself, and he's actually showing and proving that we can win with that. He was always a scoring first point guard that was held back, once again, by all these guys. And I love what I'm seeing from Coby. And it's not even the scoring. It's the defense. It's the knowing when to pass the ball at the right time. He has made mistakes, of course. He's turned over the ball at some times. He's still young, though. And he's starting to know how it feels to be the number one option, the main guy. He still has a lot to show, too. That's, once again, why I have Tyrese a little better. But I love this ride we have with Coby. I hope it keeps going. I think it will keep going. And I think if we look at his stats right here, like these 17 points a game is an outlier because I remember the first 5 to 10 games I saw, he came out super cold. And I think a lot of that had to do with, just like I said, the same Bulls. We knew that this team was done over with their stars. And now that we know that and we're moving on, he should be at that 17 points a game should be like 25, 24. And it will be because I think he's going to keep scoring 20, and he's doing it efficiently too. Had that streak of 3 points for, I believe, like 10 games or so. And right now he's on a 20-point game streak. So I like this Coby. Coby is the man right now for the Bulls. Best player on the Bulls. That is our building block. A lot of people have him in the league, and who I talked to has overall at the end of the day a 6-man like a Jamal Crawford. I think he can surpass that and be like Tyrese Maxey and be the second option on a great team, maybe a third option. First, it's still up in the air. We got to see more. But he can be an all-star. Not this year, maybe in down the line. And I love his hair. I love how it wiggles. When the little puffy thing wiggles when he goes full speed. Like, I'm enjoying this ride with Coby. But let me know what you guys think in the comment below about Coby White. You think he's one of the first official building block of the new rebuild or the new retooling after we get rid of these so-called star players? Like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.